classic Conquest system is back to Battlefield. Players have been asking for it since the day 1, and it looks like DICE finally listened to us. And it's going to have quite an impact on the whole game, since Conquest is the most popular game mode in BF1. If you haven't played previous Battlefield games, for example BF4, BF3 or even Hardline, or you just forgot how the old Conquest system used to work, essentially it all comes down to owning the majority of the objectives, and the team that does so wins the round. But that's the simple explanation of the topic. Generally, the whole difference between the current system that we have in the vanilla game right now and the old one that was added to the CTE on PC is that you actually are able to come back from losing, and you can even do that with the significant difference in tickets. The footage you're watching right now is from the round that my team was losing by 300 tickets. It was 600 to 300 or something around that. But when we noticed that we were losing, we pulled ourselves together and we actually started pushing enemies back from the objectives. And as we slowly started regaining the control over the battlefield, we were actually able to start gaining tickets and going towards the score of our enemies. And that wasn't really possible with the previous system. Of course, there were some rounds that were an exception and the comebacks happened, but it wasn't on day-to-day basis. And now you can do that easily. If the team starts to play the objective, it's almost a guaranteed comeback for you. We came back from losing, we took all the objectives on the map and we actually won the round. And now with this old system being back, behemoths actually make some sense. Because in the previous Conquest system, meaning the one that we currently have in the Battlefield 1 vanilla game, yes, you also get the behemoth when you are losing, but it's pretty much useless. You will get some additional kills if you manage to get into it, but you're not gonna come back, you're not gonna revert the round and win. Of course, rounds like that sometimes happened, and you sometimes were able to come back and win, but in most scenarios you were losing anyway, so the behemoth didn't really make any sense. For me personally, that was the reason why I stopped playing Conquest at all. I was focusing on the operations game mode since you actually could come back from losing there, and let's be honest, you can't choose the team you join. You get joined randomly, meaning you don't know if you are going to be losing or winning. I often joined from quick match to the losing team, and if I saw that the enemy team is like 300 or 400 tickets ahead of us, I already knew that we are going to lose this round. And this whole situation was making some of the teammates just giving up, and they weren't even trying to get the objectives back since they didn't see a point in it. Some of them were immediately leaving server as soon as they noticed that they are already defeated and it's only halfway through the round. And with the new system, or the old system brought back from the previous games, you actually can win if you start playing the objective. And the enemy team is not good enough to stop you, but that's the whole another thing. Either way, you always get this chance to reverse the battle and actually be the one winning. Anyway guys, there is not much left to talk about here. I know that the change is significant to the whole game, but it's not really that complicated and it doesn't involve that many things to talk about. As always guys, if you enjoyed, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and I see you on the battlefield!